Now it works. Weird. Alright. Let's just do an ERT. Excuse me.
Systems off. Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. Whenever you're finished up, let me know. I'll share it with you. Sounds good.
Engines off. Engines on. Contact.
Corsair, Caterpillar, A2, and Phoenix. What was that guy? Camilo Van. He's the one I'm after. Maestro Van. Alright.
Attack on shields.
Van Rizzuto. Oh shit.
Target destroyed. Attack on shields.
Sweet, survived the fall. And what do we got? Nothing great, apparently. Doesn't look like it's got a whole lot of shit that I'm worried about. Alright. In that case, let's pull the rest of these guys out of ammo. Make it a little easier to soft death them.
Attack on shields.
Can't touch this. Dan it. Dan it. Dan it. Can't touch this. Awesome.
Attack on shields.
Got him out of Atmo. I can start attacking now. Oh, god damn it, they rammed me. Assholes. Got rammed by the NPCs. Fuckers. Oh, I died, so. Arrgh. Can I put these in here? Well, I wouldn't have if the NPC didn't ram me.
Between our award-winning care to our state-of-the-art labs and operating rooms, Forrester generally provides that finishing touch. Welcome to
Is this fixed? No. Still only one side working.
Providing connection.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Yeah, I have to go the long way again. Yeah, well, it's a day-by-day basis thing, basically. Go see if I can at least find my body. All good. I've got another ship I can pull out over here. Got my M2. I was just wanting to use the C2 because it's got a lot more cargo space on it.
Please prepare to
But
disembark.
I've still got plenty of space on the M2.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do on that last one, but got rammed by an NPC. Woohoo! Cool.
approaching next station. If this is
Um,
please prepare to disembark.
I'm actually not sure off the top of my head. One second, I can check on my log. Oh, no, I already killed the target for that one. It was one of his other NPCs that was with him that rammed me. He was above Daymar. But the next contract's not necessarily going to be there.
A friendly reminder to check for your personal belongings before and after all shuttle flights, and to dispose of
I
any
just want to
trash
go
with
retrieve my
appropriate
body is all.
recyclables. No stress, no mess.
I'm gonna say, do you need me to grab that? Les Jotar.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Oh, only 305 kilometers? That's not far. That is not far at all. It's actually further to go to OM3. Alright, I'm just gonna slow fly over to my body, I guess. It's gonna be a few minutes though, so I'm gonna step away. Alright, we're almost there. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 13, 12. Hey, my Aurora survived. That looks like my Aurora survived. My C2 blew up, but my Aurora survived. Oh, C2 is... What? Oh no. Okay, never mind. C2 is just a hull. It's not soft death. It looked like it was intact for a second. I was gonna be frustrated if it was soft death. The C2 was soft deathed, but it still killed me. There we go. I found my body. Open. Is there a way to lock that yet? No, still no way to lock the goddamn doors yet? That's so obnoxious. I don't have a bounty right now. Oh, it's in the middle of the wreckage of those ships. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Can I have you come move this Fury just slightly for me? I mean, you get out of your ship, come get into the Fury and move it? Because I can't reach the canopy? Because I'm stuck? One second, I'm gonna try to emote real quick. Or you can just turn the shields off. That's all you got to do, actually. I can move it with my tractor beam after that. Yeah, the ship is currently on. Engines are off, ship is on. So if you turn the ship off or just turn the shields off, I should be able to do the rest. Good enough. Whatever. Alright, let's go do a bounty. Alright, sharing. Well, just a second once it populates. There we go, took it long enough. Shared.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
Elroy Kolb. Kolb. Yeah, it's a atmospheric bounty.
Quantum travel complete.
So I'm gonna, when we get down there before we engage, I'm gonna identify the different targets. Hopefully our main target is in a ship that we're not worried about getting cargo out of. So that we can take him out and then just pull the rest of them out of Atmo. It's a lot easier to loot him out of Atmo. He's in a hammerhead, sweet. So we just blow that up and take the other ships with us out of Atmo. Yeah, kill the hammerhead, and then we've got a Starfare, a Starfare, a Corsair, and a Starlifter for the cargo ships. Don't. Yeah, kill Elroy first, and then the other three we're actually gonna get to follow us out of Atmo, so we can loot them in 0G. And he's got 2 shield faces down. 3 shield faces down. Shit. Just gonna double check that the hammerhead doesn't have any good cargo on board. Sometimes they do.
Target destroyed. Attack on shields.
I'm just gonna quickly see if it's got any good cargo on board, and then. Yeah, I know. I've got shields. I got plenty of shields here. Looks like there's nothing on board the hammerhead worth grabbing. All right, so we're gonna just let that fall and pull the rest of them out of ammo here. So don't bother engaging them too much. Just keep them engaged with us. As long as they are following us, we'll start attacking them once we're out of ammo. Looks like I got all 3 of their attention. I got a lot more shields than you. Oh god. Lag. Sheesh, talk about desync. They're like falling way away from me here. There we go. There's a major desync right now. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? Whatever issue we were having earlier, it's like it's happening again. Which sucks because the NPCs aren't reacting the way they're supposed to now.
Attack on shields.
And they're still slowly following us, but it's not as... Oh god. Oh no, that's the hammerhead, never mind. It's gonna look like 4 because the hammerhead's still showing up on our radar. That's the hammerhead. Yeah, they're back to following me now. Server FPS is recovered above 5. They start acting really, really sluggish below 5 FPS. Almost out of ammo. 2,000 meters away. I just got out of ammo now. I'm gonna go a few thousand meters out of ammo. Just to make sure they're completely out of the gravity well as well. Looks like the Corsair is gonna be out of the gravity well if you want to start engaging him. Yeah. Make sure you don't do anything more than soft death. I'm gonna start working on the Starfarer. Looks like they're engaging you. Bring him towards me.
Attack on shields.
Okay, now they're shooting me. Cool. Yeah. Server lag is causing desync. God, it's impossible to hit him. Should be like hitting the broadside of a barn, but with the desync, it's impossible. I'm gonna come to a stop, see if that helps.
Attack on shields. Attack on shields. Target.
Hold fire. Oh, he's dead. He blew up. Yeah, I think the size 5's got him. Alright, well, the other two are acting normal now, so. Looks like he didn't have much on him. Ah, god damn it. Okay, we did soft death. See if he's got anything real quick. The one I'm really worried about is the C2, but there's a possibility it might not have anything worth much on it. RMC. That's it? Just 9 RMC on this thing? That's lame. Oh, fuck! Ew!
Target friendly.
few more shots should finish him. I'm gonna hold my fire. All right. You know, 380 RMC really ain't bad. Sell for 14K a pop. 380 of those, that's a lot. I don't even think I've got room for all that. I'm gonna have to get some of the ships out of my ship before I have room for that. I don't think I've got the space for all of that shit. Might be able to make it fit. I'm just as soon leave all of them, man. I'll see how much I can fit without getting them out, though. Because maybe I can make it fit. Refineries. Are you talking about the one that I'm using? Because I've got the new max lift tractor beam. It's not a multi-tool. Yeah, this one's from refineries. Multi-tools you can get just about anywhere. This can only be bought at refineries. Let me see if I grabbed an extra one for you by chance. No, but I do have a multi-tool. With a tractor beam attachment. Yeah, the soft death ship has no gravity. Yeah, it's just the smaller boxes of the RMC is all. Yep, 320. Actually, it should be 11 big boxes. Actually, there might be 12 big boxes. Hold on, let me do math. 32 times 10 is 320. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, what's up, Tisha? We are same as always, just gathering up salvaged cargo right now from an ERT we just finished. We got a bunch of RMC this time around. Legal goods this time. No drugs. For once. So I'm just gonna put it loose on top of the other boxes. We're gonna treat it like it's a C2. Oh, I almost forgot. Here. Let's get you the bloodline. On the ground in front of me. It has a tractor beam already attached to it too. They should be both in front there. Unless one fell out, I mean. Well, I guess one fell out. Okay then. It must have been in a weird spot or something and wasn't completely on the grid or something. I don't know. Like 3 or 4, I think. Yeah, except for the fact they don't snap. That's everything. Alright. Easiest place to sell is just going to be to go to Microtech, because I can just land on the snow next to the commons over there. I'm going to be on for another about 2 hours here, D-Shot. No. Nothing that I'm worried about. We definitely got the valuables here with this one. Alright, making the jump to Microtech.
Quantum travel engaged.
I'm gonna step away and just go out on the balcony for a few minutes. No, I'll be trading in a arm assist zone, so I don't need you to cover me or anything if you want to start working on your rep or something in the meantime. Alright, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Oh no! You're out of control.
Engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Oh. People already slam and jam it up right next to the fucking commons up here. They're gonna have to fight for a goddamn parking spot. Holy crap, how many ships are right there? Oh my god. That's absurd. Oh, and there's... because I bumped into some shit at the, last place we were. Oh my god, there's nowhere to park. Fuck this shit. I'm parking right here. I'ma get a nice parking spot. Whether they allow it or not. I'm gonna be on an actual pad. Because I'm a boss.
Engines off.
What was that? It's kind of like mining, but you're mining the hulls of ships as well as their structural bits. Um, the RMC that we picked up, this is literally what you get for hull stripping. And basically, you get a hopper in your ship that has a internal capacity. And when you fill up your hopper, you have to go down to the hopper and export boxes from it and put those boxes onto your cargo grid. And then rinse and repeat. Not yet. They're working on that still. Not currently. Again, they're working on it. Yeah, I'm not sure which direction I'm supposed to go here. I think I figured it out. Feel like I'm barely moving. It's probably because I am barely moving. I think this is where I'm supposed to be going anyways. A bunch of lights over this way, so I'm guessing this is the way I'm supposed to be going. Either way, it's a lot easier to move this direction, so I'm going this way. Got 400 I parked down here. Somebody needs to come through and clear all these friggin' ships out of here. I made it into the comments. Almost would have taken less time to go to the frickin' spaceport at this point. Yeah, and the commons. Uh, the commons have a surface entrance too, so you can literally land next to the commons and just walk in and trade. Unlike Hurston, where you have to take a fucking um, train to get to the trading terminals. Oh, it's in no demand right now. That's why. Yeah, I sold as much as I could at the moment. I've just gotta wait a minute. That one sale though, that was 1.7 million from just that. I'm not sure how much it was because it wasn't on the grid. It couldn't show me exactly how much it was actually was. But there's 228 actually on the grid. So 228 out of 380. Yep. You just make it out of thin air basically. Well, not thin air, but the whole of the ships that we're eating. Yep. No, it makes just as much. Well, I guess the reclaimer makes it slightly faster, I guess, because the beams are bigger, but yeah. I could buy a vulture. I don't have one right now. How are you making your money with that one? What have you been using to tow it? Oh, I didn't realize you had an SRV. Is that from being a subscriber? Oh, you bought one. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a lot more nuance to it nowadays. They also changed the value of everything else. Quantanium is still the most valuable, but it's not the one you always go for. You kind of just go for whatever you can because it's all kind of valuable. You just get your big booms when you find things like gold or quantanium. Yeah, tow it out and then salvage it afterwards. There was a way to do it too without getting a crime stat for it. I just can't remember exactly how you do it. That's right. Get into it first, then sit in the pilot seat, and then get out. That's right. Well, after I sell all this stuff, you'll have a good chunk towards it. Something like that. That was 380 and let's see here. $3 million. Oh wait, no, because this is showing the old value. It's worth over twice as much now. So almost 7 million probably now. Hmm. Gotta wait for server ticks now, unfortunately. Something like that. 5 to 10 minutes, basically. Ugh.
Just simply implementing the
Simulcasting is finally available on Twitch. Just
Sorry,
stream
guys.
as usual and simulcast.
There we go.
Hello, Ryan here, and welcome to Star Citizen Sunday. This is a weekly show which covers all of the news from the week just past. Be sure to subscribe if you like what you see, and let's get on with it.
This week, Alpha 322 goes live. The AI team tell us more about many aspects of their work, plus the replication layer split test is making some major progress. So before we get to it, after I put out my roadmap video, Cloud Imperium dropped a new tech preview patch. Now this one was a little different to the rest, as it was actually open to everybody for the full weekend, rather than just Evocati for 4 hours. So basically any backer can jump
Put this
in
on
and
while
test
we're
this
waiting
build
here.
to help
He's
Cloud
got some good
Imperium gather
coverage
the data
on
they need.
the
And
replication
as
layer
they say,
testing and whatnot.
the purpose of this test is to mix regular and split instances, so some servers you're on might be running as they do now, whereas others have the separated replication layer. And it goes on to say that a possible replication layer expansion to further environments will be very soon, if all goes well, of course. So this is pretty damn good news. It does show that things are moving very well, and that they are looking to expand this quickly. So fingers crossed, we are still on the cards for the separated replication layer this year, and I was told by a friend who has been doing a lot of tests on these servers, saying that on the servers with the replication layer split, the game runs really smooth, even when the server frame rate drops, and AI seem to work more consistently. One or two of them do act a bit strange, but the majority of them work fine.
And I want the replication layer split so bad.
Dropped to around 8
This sounds
FPS,
so good.
but recovered back to around 12 to 20, depending on what players were doing. Now, in regards to those images floating around,
Which one?
saying server meshing enabled, true. This does
that's
not
the
mean
vulture.
that server meshing is in. It is just them getting ready for when server meshing does come along, so don't read into that at all. But from what I am hearing, it certainly sounds like they want to push out this replication layer split to the live servers before the end of the year, which would be a massive win going into the new year, ready for server meshing itself, while giving us hopefully the most smooth experience that we've ever had. So things are looking very promising for the end of the year, and let us hope that all goes smoothly and they can get it out. So we have a Drake Cutter Rambler LTI game package to give away, courtesy of Cloud Imperium, so a big thank you to them for providing that. All you have to do to win is to be subscribed to my channel first and foremost, and comment on any video that I put out between
It's
now
a new
and
variant of
Sunday
the
next
cutter.
week.
It's
Telling me
basically
what it is that you like to do the
RV.
most in 322, and I will pick a random video and a
Oh
random
yeah, yeah.
comment.
The Rambler's
to be the winner,
basically an
announcing
RV.
it in the next video after that
kinda
date.
cool.
So best of luck.
Flies like a
And
brick,
again, a
but
big thank you to Cloud Imperium for the giveaway.
it's kind
I
of
will
cool at the
also
same
have
time.
a Origin X1 LTI game package to give away over on Twitch. That will be hopefully happening on Monday. I should be able to get back to streaming, so do head over to my Twitch channel. It is twitch.tv/SuperMacBrother if you want to stand a chance of winning that one.
Yeah.
So this week's Star Citizen Live was with members of the AI teams answering our questions from the CitizenCon panel that we
This
saw
is
this
Pyro.
year.
This is stuff
Now,
from
the
Pyro
first
that
question
you're
is,
seeing on screen
what
right now.
minimum server FPS is required for the AI to function as intended? Now, they say that the AI calculations
that's
are
obviously
spread
Orson.
over an amount of frames, so the less frames there are will result in less calculations over time. Not all of the AI issues are server FPS related. Sometimes
wait
they are just
for
bugs,
you to check
but
out
when the
Pyro,
server
dude.
drops
It's
to under
so
5
cool.
frames a second, it can get pretty bad, with more than 10 frames being ideal. But the team are working to make the AI less reliant on server FPS performance and also cope better when the frames drop. And now that the Squadron 42 AI work is in the persistent universe, it does allow them to stress test this stuff in a multiplayer environment and fix issues that pop up due to the big difference being single player multiplayer. Next question, has there been any progress on AI blades? Now, they say the tech is already there, and they are using this for some capital ships and station turrets, like the AI modules being slaved to certain capital ship turrets. He does say that they will be wrapping up this system and working out how they will expose this to the player, so buying
It's
them and then
impossible to
attaching
sell
them to your,
RMC
I
right now
suppose, your
because there's
CPU.
so
But it will
many
involve a lot
people
of teams,
selling
but the AI
RMC
work
right now.
for blades is essentially done. It just needs the player facing side. Now this is really great to hear, and as he went on to say, with all of the traits and
Have all the
skills and
salvagers
those
selling
sorts of things that they
RMC?
have developed
You have
for the
anybody
AI,
who happens
they
to
can
find it on
really offer a
cargo
variety of
selling
options,
RMC,
which can
and
then
you
be
now
used
have
to change
traders
up the
selling
price brackets
RMC because
for
they can
various
buy it
blades.
in places in
But of
bulk.
course, just because the AI work is ready doesn't mean that it will be in-game anytime soon. There still requires work from teams like the Resource
I'm
Network,
pretty sure most
team
of the
working
people
on
that
all
are here
components
at
and how that system
Microtech are
communicates,
selling
the
RMC
props
as well.
team, and many more. So
I might
likely
have
not
to,
coming soon, as we know
just
they
to
haven't
be able to
mentioned
sell
this
it, I might
at
have to
all,
go to Area
especially at
18 because they
CitizenCon,
buy a lot
but
more.
I don't think we are going to be waiting too long before we see even a single simple blade that will allow
I
us
forgot
to
about
save a
that.
turret.
Area
They
18
don't
buys
have
a
to bring them all in
lot
one go,
more.
so fingers
so
crossed we can start seeing this
I may
stuff
as well
roll
just
out
go over there.
sometime in the new year, really. Now, the next question is there any progress on creatures? So the team have done a lot of work for creatures. There is a lot of work done for Squadron 42 in terms of creatures that they are bringing forwards and expanding on for a whole range of creatures with lots of different attributes for the persistent universe, which they say they can't go into. But they did say it is definitely starting with the Kazi Grazers, which are the cows that we saw during the Star Engine demo. And this is an in-game creature that is being worked on at this time. Now, Jared did actually say that there are multiple creatures being worked on right now, both aggressive and not aggressive, and in relation to what he mentioned is coming in the first half of next year, creatures are things that he thinks the team would want us to discover on our own. So you won't see like a big feature on all of the creatures. He wants us to discover things for ourselves. Now, this was slightly cryptic and hard to know if he's referring to
little
when
over an
creatures
hour, yeah.
come along full stop or a specific creature. So there is a potential that we could one day just be wandering around planetside or in a cave perhaps and suddenly get attacked by a creature, or maybe flying through the clouds of Crusader and then you just happen upon a flock or a pod of storm walls. Either way, very happy to hear that they do intend on just simply implementing the various creatures without telling us and allowing us to find them. I think that would be just the best way to do it. I mean, it would be nice to hear more about them, but maybe once they're released and you're walking through the forests of Microtech and then a boreal stalker comes chasing you down, I don't even know how I would react to that, but I like the sound of it. Now, the next question is, does the replication layer separation work affect AI? And yes, it does impact AI. AI is authoritative to the server, and this change will benefit the AI definitely. When server meshing comes along and they have multiple servers, they need to ensure that as the AI move from one shard to another, they are doing so seamlessly, keeping that consistency. And they have found with the current replication layer tests that the state of an NPC is currently not always replicated as it should be, so they are working to fix this and make sure that the process is done correctly. Next question, will AI communicate with each other, warning others of threats, for example? Now, they have made some strides recently working with the audio and dialogue teams to get more consistent usage of the wild lines, and this is for both Squadron and the Persistent Universe. And for radios, there are quite a few Squadron 42 radio requirements that are very scripted. For example, if an NPC discovers a body that you have not hidden, they will then radio their leader, and it will change up the experience. Now, they have discussed how to make this more systemic and generic, and for example, in Squadron, if you call out to your squad mate, being an AI, if they don't respond, you will know something is wrong. And he did say that they would love to see this in the Persistent Universe as well. Now, Jared did say that as things like the reputation gets further developed, we should see NPCs interacting and informing others of your actions. And for example, they say if you manage to take down an NPC before they get a message off to another member, then you should get away with the murder, rather
I'm really
than
excited
it
for Squadron
instantly giving
42.
you a rep hit. Now, this is very good to hear, and I'm happy that they will respect the point of line of sight or audio and such, where you can get away with something if you clean your tracks properly or don't get spotted doing something if no one is around. Also, more audio propagation work for AI will be coming along with the next few releases and is part of this whole room system as well, so hearing sound accurately propagate through an environment. So some really cool stuff going on there, and it's nice to get a bit of clarity.
Okay, so it looks like we have
where they want to go
228
with
plus
it.
the 16.
Next question, will there be a situation in which the NPCs drop their guns and surrender if they are in a situation that they can't get out of? Now, this, they say, has already been worked on for
244.
Squadron. They need to do a little bit more polish on the
sold-
stakes,
just one
but you
second.
will see civilians running and hiding. Combatants that run out of ammunition will
100
try and find more, and if they can't find any, they will also run and hide, but then go into a surrender pose and allow
of
you
them.
to arrest them. Now,
No.
in the Persistent Universe, right now,
136 so
the
far.
AI have infinite ammo and will require
that
some
right?
work before this can come in, because
I think
they're
that's
not
right.
supposed to have infinite ammo, but they do intend to have it where the NPCs can drop their weapons and put their hands up, and if you don't restrain them, once you leave their line of sight, for example, they might pick that weapon up again and fight again. Or even if you do restrain them, an NPC friendly to them might come along and unrestrain them as well. So there's a lot of nuance to all of these AI systems, and it's a case of just rolling that out. Next question, does the planetary nav mesh not apply to existing locations, as it would have been great to have NPCs patrolling outside bunkers? And I 100% agree, that would be amazing. Now, they say it does apply to all locations, but there are some constraints right now that they are working to remove. They have also been working on navigation links, so AI being able to use ladders and airlocks and so much more, so that NPCs can move around freely. Next question, will we ever see NPCs riding trams? And they say yes, this is in the Squadron 42 build, they just need to get it set up for the PU, and this actually harks back to the navigation links. A link is allowing an NPC to know that it can board a train, to know that the door is open, and to know where its stop is and get off again, so it's all part of that work. Next question is, can NPCs use tech like radars and scanning? Now, in terms of radar, the AI does use the radar component just as the player uses them, and they want the same to apply when it's referring to FPS radars as well. They do want to get the AI pinging using the radar and reacting to being pinged, and as part of the balance they can adjust whether the AI do that or they don't. So maybe not all AI will do that or react to that, but the AI do use the exact same systems that the player does. Now, other things that were mentioned during this Q&A is right now they are working on adding a lot of fallback cases so the AI can make better informed reactions to various mishaps or bugs or scenarios that are not ideal. And in regards to NPCs reacting to players pointing weapons and tools at them, they do intend on broadening the nuance of their reactions to make sense to what is being pointed at them and the location they're in. So for example, they will be less fearful if someone points a med pen at them versus a gun, or if in Pyro seeing a weapon drawn but maybe lowered versus the same situation in New Babbage and how they would react to that. Now, to finish off the episode, Jared did mention that this was the last Star Citizen Live of the year, and they will be coming back around January 25th. So we've got a good long break to get in and get playing 322. But that was a really good episode, highlighting and touching upon some very important aspects of Star Citizen's development for AI, and the answers were definitely what I was looking for. So also this week, lawmakers returned answering the community's law questions. The roadmap was updated, of which I have covered here in a separate video that I will link below in the description. Alpha 322 released to the live servers, which so far seems to be a pretty great patch, with a lot of fun to be had, but I have certainly not played it as much as I would like to. There was a post highlighting all that this patch has to hold, so be sure to check that out below to learn more. Inside Star Citizen this week was focused on the 3 new ships and vehicles coming
That's
with
the whole
Alpha
C.
322, so the Santo Kiai, the X1 variant, and
It's
the
the
Scout, of which I will be
big
covering in
brother
their own
to
individual
the
videos,
Freelancer.
so do keep your eyes peeled for those. Talking of
We
which,
currently in
there
game
were
have the
many
hull
posts
A,
dedicated
which
to
has
these
64
vehicles,
SCUs
all
of
which are
cargo,
linked in the
and
description
a
below
single
should you
seater,
want to
which
learn more
is
about them or
huge
pick
for a
them up.
single seater.
And finally, there was a post
And then we
detailing how
have the hull
salvage and
C,
repair
which is
works,
a
and I believe this
3-person
was an
ship
updated
that has
post to just include the new additions of
4,600
structural salvage.
SCUs of
So if you
cargo.
are looking to dip your toes into
Currently the biggest
salvaging
cargo ship in
or
game, but it
repairing
can't
in the
it can't
verse,
be used
then I
planet
highly
side.
suggest
It can
checking
only
that
be used on
post out.
stations.
So that brings us to the end of the show. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing.
Only
and hitting
specific
that like
commodities
button.
can be traded
Also,
with
I
the
am
hull
able
C
to do
currently.
this thanks to my very generous patrons and channel members. If you appreciate what I do and would like to help make it even better from as little as $1 a month, all of the links are provided below.
Which one? Oh yeah, they've had the whole like they've had it ready for a while. They were just trying to figure out the opening and closing.
Our
But
high
like
profile
short of that, it was done for a while. Just had to get the animations working in a way that they weren't crashing the server, basically. The spindles were a challenge. Let's just put it that way. YouTube's lagging behind. Alright, here we go. Such a long jump. Yeesh.
Quantum travel complete.
Beep. Ah, you son of a bitch.
Quantum travel engaged.
Gonna put me there at night. Have one hell of a time finding the spaceport if it puts me there at night. It's gonna be nighttime. Yep, pitch black. Woohoo! Ay, ay, ay. Alright.
Quantum travel complete.
Ah! I was able to locate it right away. Nice.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Docking initiated.
Do 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 do. Huh, only 3,000, not too bad.
Landing complete.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I'm already landed, pal.
Engines off.
Oof. Crickety crackety. Ooh. Wowzers.
And welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport, servicing the greater Area 18
Welcome
metropolitan
to the
area.
ASOP Vehicle
We hope
Retrieval
you have
System.
safe travels wherever your final destination may be. Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
There it goes. Alright.
Please visit.
Server is chugging right now. This doesn't seem safe.
Tram now approaching. Stand clear. Doors are now closed. Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
God, that was weird. Good thing they have no collision with each other. And it can tell who's in which box. What's in the box? In this case, I was in the box.
City Flight asks that you be courteous to your fellow passengers. Keep conversation.
Really? No demand? What the fuck is this? Can't sell it here right now. What the fuck? Yeah, no shit, man. Sucks. Currently, no. Once. Yeah, other than that, yeah. I guess the main way you can currently stockpile something is if you have a whole C, you can transfer everything onto the whole C and just store the whole C at a station. But then you have, depending on what it is, you have to transfer it back to a different ship to even sell it. So that can be a whole process in and of itself. Which I can afford a fleet of these damn things if I want it. 25 million, that's 5 of them right there, and I already have one. That would be 6 plus my M2. Just fill every single one of them up as full as I can with Furies. Could you imagine that? Each one can hold like 16 Furies, by the way. All those Furies flying out of the out of a C2 like that would kind of look like drones. Not necessarily super powerful, but enough to be like a little deterrent. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Don't even give them shields. Or no, give them size 0. A bunch of size 0 components. Make them like the size of the X1, fully automated. Possibly even smaller, because you don't have to have a cockpit or any anything for a person to actually sit in it, so you can make it smaller. But it could have like one size 0 shield, one size 0 power plant, and one size 0 cooler. That's size 1s. It's basically equivalent to the Fury. It's a snub. It's a full-on snub fighter. It's got a cockpit and everything, so. I'm thinking like the components on an X1 with no place for a human to sit. So you're literally just designing that thing to be able to fly with minimal components possible. And still have a little bit of defense to it so it doesn't get obliterated in one shot from a size 1. Hurry up and wait to sell commodities. Yay! It's my best. It's my favorite game ever. So much fun, didn't you know? Ooh, server FPS is chugging. This server is. I don't know how it's still alive, to be honest. At this rate, by the time I finish selling the stuff, I'm gonna have to just call the stream. I guess at least we'll have our money, right? Ugh. All right. Check something here. $23.3 mil. Okay. So it was 1.7 mil. Got it. Just see where we end up. So start at 23.3. We'll see where we end up, and then we'll split it based on that. And wait, apparently. Ugh. Lots of hurry up and wait, Romeo. There it goes. It's 2 million. Plus another 3 million. So 23.3 to 28.3, it's 5 million. All right. 2.5 million going to Dash. There's your payout, sir. That's not all too shabby. No worries. Check your wallet. Yeah. 2.5 for each of us, so 5 million total.
Waiting passengers should be mindful of the platform's edge. Strong winds can arise suddenly. Tram now approaching.
Mm-hmm. How much you at now? Nice. Get yourself a C2. You're gonna hold off for the reclaimer though, aren't you? More consistent money. The booms and busts on ERTs are similar to the booms and busts you find while mining.
Stanton's capital of commerce.
Welcome
Whatever your
to the
transaction,
ASOP
we wish
vehicle
you a
retrieval system.
Whereas the reclaimer and vulture is just you're making consistent, good, steady money.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
Yeah, but it's not recommended.
To exploring the stars. ArcCorp is proud to bring the universe closer together. ArcCorp, investing in tomorrow's future.
We would want like a full-on crew. Reclaimer's best run with 6 people.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
4 of them actually being on the reclaimer itself, 2 of them being on a cargo ship, going to and from the reclaimer. You have your pilot, you have the 2 scraper arm controllers, and you have your co-pilot.
Servicing the greater Area 18 metropolitan area. We hope you have safe
Junior
travels
7.
wherever your final destination
And
may
you can just have one of the scraper arm controllers, or rather when they're done scraping, they can just go down into the cargo hold and start emptying the boxes while the co-pilot and the pilot start cleaning up the co-pilot, pilot, and one of the scrapers, rather. Because you want one of the scrapers to use the tractor beam to move the pieces into the beam and all that shit, so. You'll usually have one scraper always going. One of them will occasionally go down to the cargo hold to throw boxes. And then your pilot always needs to be in the pilot seat along with the co-pilot. The co-pilot can throw boxes until fracture time, though, at the same time, so. Co-pilot just has to be in the seat when it's time to fracture things and disintegrate them for the full consumption of the ship.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
You still over in Crusader? Cool, I'm gonna head back that way now. Yeah, but I'd rather be over there at least for next time. But I've got like an hour left.
Thank you. Please visit again.
And make sure I don't work at 2:30 when I think I work at 3:45 today. Yeah, and the cargo ship requirements aren't as strict with the Vulture too. You can use a smaller cargo ship. Vulture only has like 12 SUs of space, so. But the cargo ship has two purposes: to gather any salvaged cargo that there happens to be, as well as to make trips back and forth from the salvage ship, so the salvage ship can just focus on salvage. Alright, I'm gonna step away while I'm in quantum here. Okay, I'm back yet again. I am back. I am gonna share another ERT with you if you're down. I've got enough time for one more. Might not be able to sell, but can at least blow them up and get loaded up. Damn it!
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Oh, did you get the mission? Yeah, it's in space, so I'll probably be alright doing this by myself. But you can still speed on over here. The SRV, you can use that to transfer cargo. I think, at least. True. They need a tractor beam version of the Fury. No guns on it. Just tractor beams. Make it so you can hold four boxes at the same time with 4 different tractor beams and load them on a ship at the same time. You know how fast you could load a fucking C2 or M2 with that shit? Alright, we got an Aquila Reclaimer. Ooh, could have some fun stuff on it. And a Taurus. What's our main target here? Hammerhead. Alright, not very great cargo ships, but cargo ships nonetheless. Do my best to not blow them up. Alright, I got a bail. Recharge these shields. Some boost back too.
Attack on shields.
Coming very close to those other ships there. Alright, bailing out. Letting shields recharge. Roger. Keeping my distance to recharge right now.
Attack on shields. Target destroyed.
Alright, got the main target. I've got 3 more around me. Recharging shields.
Attack on shields.
Sorry, Slacks. Not really interested. Nothing needs to be amended on my channel. There's nothing that needs to happen with my channel. Alright? Nothing needs to happen. I'll do things at my own pace on my channel, alright? Stay out of it. I get a viewer like you on my channel every single day. All y'all are trying to do is get me to pay for services that I don't need, so really not interested.
Attack on shields.
Granted, you're probably not even listening at this point. You probably just, you know, messaged me and you're spamming it, so you don't care whether I see it or not. You're just mass spamming it anyways. Don't hit him. Thank you. Oh God. 2 down. Yeah. I got Izzy.
Target destroyed.
Damn it. I exploded that guy on accident. Shot one too many times. It's alright, it's tungsten and shit like that, so I don't really care. That's me targeting you. I'm trying to find the last guy here. Gotta scan the hammer. I thought there was. Maybe not. Maybe I got them all. Oh yeah, I did get them all. Reclaimer. I soft death 3 so far. No, 4. No, 3. That's right. I see 3 red. Did you soft death that other guy? I soft deathed the reclaimer. Oh, is that the guy you were on? Yeah, it probably was you. It's got some drugs on it. Neon. Not grand, but I'll probably go back for it. The Taurus. That's the guy you were on. It's the Taurus, I think. Or maybe that was me. Ooh, Taurus has got 76 slam. Ooh, that's good. Hell yeah. Alright, so we're definitely getting the Taurus. See, that's the Aquila. Let me look at the Aquila real quick. That's right, it was 2 Connies. No, this one has 31 slam, so we're getting like 100 slam between the 2 constellations. That's actually pretty snazzy. Alright, I'm coming back to the Taurus. Are you already out of your ship? You still have your tractor beam? Oh, you just aim and pull the trigger. It's like a gun, but it tractors things to you. Now we'll just take everything but the distilled spirits. I don't really care about the spirits. I can't sell those where I'm going anyways. When you start tractor beaming it, it'll tell you what it is. Keeping it. Scroll wheel will bring things to you and away from you. If you hold R, you can rotate, and scroll wheel will also rotate. So your mouse, you're moving your mouse, and your scroll wheel will rotate it when you hold R. Yes, a trolliotoxin will take. I'm gonna see if I can get the elevator to come all the way down. Hold R and move your mouse and also scroll wheel to rotate. Ah, got it open all the way. Should be easier now. Widow's really good. It's the Slam's a little bit more valuable than Widow, but it's good. Slam's gonna be the majority of what's on here. So we're gonna make out like bandits with this one. Yeah, just toss them over there, and I will get them loaded in. Oi! Ow, my face! Yeah, basically everything except for distilled spirits we're taking. Where the fuck did that Negon go? Box of neon just disappeared. I got that one. Yeah, for some reason that wouldn't let me do anything with that. That was weird. Okay, can you move that big box of slam back in here? I don't know what is going on with that thing. I can't do anything with it for some reason. It's right next to your ship. Back. Can you snap it to the grid for me? There, thank you. Whoa! The second I did anything to it, it just went haywire. It says I'm supporting it. Okay, can you attach it back to the grid again? I literally can't do anything with that box. That's fine. Just put it right there. Just attach it to the grid, dude. I don't really care at this point. Oh my god. What the fuck keeps happening there? Oh my god. They're like phasing out of existence through the ship. More slam. Ooh, big box. Okay, hold on. Just leave that out for now. Leave that out for now. Leave that out for now, please. Let me reposition something. Yeah. Sounds like the wife is having one hell of a time in Scum right now. Shit, come on. Will you rotate the rest of the freaking way, please? Yeah, there's some more slam. Another few boxes. No, but you should be able to put it down from the outside. I heard Sammy just now. There's so many of them surrounding me! She's being attacked by zombies. Behind, in the rear end, right behind the end of the cargo bay.
Contact.
Should be one box of slam, or at least one box of slam. 24 SCU box of slam. Well, aren't you lucky? Not anymore. Yeah, I'll take it, but I can't sell it where I'm going. I have to sell it later. Leave it. I'm more worried about the slam. Okay, that will work. It's worth 30,000, so. One box worth 30,000. One of the bigger boxes should be a 24 SCU box of slam. Yes. Here, let go. Let me grab it. So on this one, I'm gonna want you to cover me. I have enough time to do the run, if you want. Oh, that's a cannon. Okay, you let go. This is dangerous territory. There's going to be pirate. Like, I can almost guarantee you there's going to be pirates there. Well, not guaranteed, but, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. We're going to go to Samson and Sons on Arcorp. Because you're here now and you help it be less dangerous by being the fighter support? Part of the point of bringing you along.
Contact.
In fact, I prefer... Oh, the reclaimer didn't have anything I wanted. If you actually could jump ahead of me and scout it. Yeah, Samson and Sons is on the moon Walla. So I'll just wait above Arcorp while you finish your jump to Arcorp, because I've got a faster quantum drive. But then once you get to Walla and get to Samson and Sons, you just fly around the area and make sure nobody's there and let me know if it's safe. I'm gonna go use the restroom while we're in transit here. Alright, to avoid the popo, I'm gonna stop short of our corp here.
Quantum travel complete.
Alright, I'm waiting for you to get here. I'm gonna go grab a snack real quick.
Attention. I have been authorized to scan your vehicle for security purposes. Please halt your vehicle and stand by. Attention. Large amounts
Okay, I'm back now.
of substances have been found aboard your vessel.
Oh shit! Popo found me! Popo found me!
Quantum travel engaged.
Alright, well, I'm gonna sell this shit and I'm gonna surrender myself.
Quantum travel complete.
Why? Classic. Fucking classic, man. Everything I have on board's illegal. Except for the Quantanium. Oh my god, can't make that shit up. That's so good.
Shields too hot.
Should know better than to leave my ship completely still. I should have uncoupled and been moving in some direction in dead space. At least at that point, he would have just started yelling at me for not stopping. I would have gotten a CS2, I think, but that at the most. But that's not that bad. I'm a bounty now. They're looking at me like a freaking drug kingpin right now, basically. Blue marker or fly to it, scan it. Fly to him, scan him. Oh god damn, that's not a good sign.
Quantum travel complete.
Fly to them anyways and scan them. Because if they say game rules, they're claimed ships. They've been abandoned. Just, yeah, scan them to see who they belong to.
Quantum travel engaged.
When you're scanning it, it should say on the left-hand side when it fills in. It'll say owner.
Quantum travel complete.
Give me a second. Where the fuck's your marker?
Quantum travel engaged.
At the very least, there's not currently a Cuddy Blue or a Mantis nearby.
Quantum travel complete.
Doesn't always mean it's not abandoned. Did it populate on the right-hand side with what components it has on board and everything too? Okay. And it doesn't say anything about owner? That's me. Yeah, I'm red because I'm a criminal! Scum of the earth.
Landing gear down.
It's a pirate caterpillar too, ironically. Huh, it's got RMC on board. It's abandoned. It's an F8. Yeah, these are abandoned, I'm almost certain. They could be. Good thing I've got heavy armor. The Inferno's kind of parked close to it. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it. That one right there. The F8's literally parked right in front of it.
Docking initiated.
Shit, I didn't mean to
Denied.
tilt my landing gear up.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear up. Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear down. Landing complete.
Got bored waiting for people and logged out, or they got AFK'd out or something like that. Probably nosing down. I don't care. Where'd all my cargo go? It got confiscated automatically? What the fuck? Oh, now I'm pissed. CIG, that shouldn't happen. That's some bullshit. Should only get confiscated if you surrender yourself. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. That's really fucking stupid.
Engines on.
Yeah, that's still super frustrating. Especially since now I don't have time to do anything else. That's alright, I'll just get out of Atmo here and bed log. Whatever. Alright, man. Vulture's definitely going to be easier to do solo. Like I said, with Reclaimer, we really want a bigger group. I mean, sometimes I do, but it's not, like, constantly, unfortunately. A lot of my regular group is, playing other games right now, too. Like, Scum just released a big update. And, it has proper hordes now and shit, so... I actually want to get back into that one, too, myself. Oh yeah, dude, that's what... she's been in the room screaming her head off all day, basically, because he keeps getting the shit scared out of her. Alright, everybody. Thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate you for watching the stream and supporting me. Plan to be on either tomorrow or Tuesday. I haven't quite decided yet. But I will see you one of those days. I do hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And I will catch you next time. Until then, take it easy.